Welcome to Pick Central today, brought to you by DraftKings. The holidays are heating up on Pick 6, DraftKings' newest fantasy pick'em game. Make your NBA picks for a shot to win big cash prizes this holiday season. Here's how it works. Just choose more or less on 2 or more player stats. The more accurate your picks, the bigger your payout. It's kind of upside you'll only find on Pick 6, not those other pick'em sites. And it's available in most states, including Texas, California, Georgia, and more. New customers get $50 in Pick 6 credits with just $5 entry on your first pick set. Pick, play, cash in on holiday NBA action today. Also do it today with the NBA Cup with the Knicks and the Spurs. Download DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code PickCentral. It's code PickCentral. Play just $5 and get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. All right. I was dead wrong about the Miami Dolphins. My God, were they horrible. And they got to move on from Tua. Tua is one of the weirdest quarterbacks there is, because sometimes you're like, oh, he's good. And then sometimes
when it's warm out.
Oh, my God, he's horrible. He should train in Antarctica. He also, he's a guy you think that would be able to run out of the pocket a little bit. Either his hip is just broken, or when he ran, it was literally he had a fridge on his back.
When he tried to evade the defenders, avoiding a sack, it was like he was running in slow motion.
Rodgers looks faster.
Yep.
It's what is going on with this guy?
What if a cold weather team had drafted him? What if the Bills, or what do you know what I mean? What would his career look like?
I think you'd get more used to it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
By now he'd be used to it.
No, I know, but if you're always playing in cold weather, you would think you get used to it.
See, I think it has something to do with I think if he just lived in the cold
too.
24/7, maybe it'd be a little different.
Yeah.
But I think the funniest part is them still trying to be it's not the cold. He's adamant it's not
It's
the cold.
cold. It's just.
But honestly, if you look at this year though, he's sucked all year. Yeah. I think he leads the league in picks, and really if you look at this little run they had where they won 3-4 in a row, whatever it was because they took the ball out of his hands.
Yeah, H-Chan.
You saw early they got cute with it and they tried to put it in his hands when they were running. The drive where he throws the pick, 3 H-Chan carries for 25 yards, bang, 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 down the field. No, it's Chuck, the worst throw I've ever seen. I mean, that was a high school kid trying to throw a deep out route.
Yeah.
It was so open to be picked off so pathetically like that. He's just bad. He's just
Ed, you're absolutely right. He not only is he leading the league in picks, look at 2 years ago when he led the league in passing yards, right? He had 2,000 more passing yards. Now, he did play 3 more games. He's not going to get 2,000 yards in 3 games.
It's crazy.
This shows you the giant drop-off from 2 years ago. He's
gone.
He's not the same quarterback.
He's shot. He's
They're
completely
gonna have
shot.
to play him next year.
Well, no, Meek just showed they can get out of it, right? I was curious to actually see the
After next season.
After.
Yeah, so they have to
He's
pay him
still
next year.
he's young. He's only going to be 28 next year.
No, it's crazy.
He honestly
He looks like someone who's 35.
This isn't even just because I hate we have to bring him up every show, but would you take Tua or Daniel Jones Achilles, same age?
Jones.
Probably Jones, right?
Jones.
I just saw Jones win games this year.
Yeah.
Is the money the same?
I guess that's fair question.
Same amount.
I'd probably take
Still Jones.
I'd probably take Tua. I would have said Jones pre-Achilles.
Both.
I guess
both,
it's fair
both
to
would
say
be bad
how
contracts.
he's going to be, but both Tua's is bad. He's just bad.
50. It's crazy. He makes 50. He's one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league. Highest paid.
Why
players
is he
in the
so
league.
bad this year? Is it
Dolphins
just a
are
Tyreek thing? Why? What's going on?
I think he's just regressed. I think you saw at the beginning of the year, the locker room doesn't even respect him.
No,
Yeah,
They don't like him as a that
that's
is
one thing
such
Daniel Jones has.
It
over
is such a big element of being a quarterback. The guys playing harder for you, rallying around you. They were the best they were when they took the ball out of his hands. That's just everything you know about him. And
H-Chan's
that team.
unbelievable.
He's great. How did he? First, it was just insane the way they were trying to throw the ball, and I hate when they get cute with it where they throw it, then all of a sudden they bring in Ollie Gordon, the most obvious for running up the middle. H-Chan's running it down their throat, picking up nice chunks 6-7 yards, 4 or 5 yards. Keep running the ball. Yeah. I don't know why they were trying to get so I don't know. I thought he overthought it. They just shit their pants in the cold.
What do you do next year for them? Because you have to keep him.
Yeah, it's
You have to
super
keep-
difficult.
and I think you have to
The
keep-
worst.
You almost keep McDaniels because
to.
you don't. You're like, I'm not going to bring in a new coach to have to
I
play
know.
Tua. Like, you might as well ride it out one more year, then fight. Then
It's
gotta
like a
trade.
lost season.
right.
They gotta
I feel like they're in a worse spot than the Jets because the Jets could hit the lotto with the pick. I know the Jets.
I just think it's
I think
so
the Jets
bad.
are awful. I know.
The Jets aren't tied down to
the
a quarterback.
Dolphins-
That's the
I kind of agree with Reek. I think the Jets
My
are. in a
point
better
is that
spot
the
than
Dolphins are in an awful spot, clearly being the third best team in that division moving forward.
Yes.
I'd rather be the Jets and have 5 first-round
That's what I
picks
mean.
the next 2 years.
That's what I'm saying. I think the
I
Dolphins are in a worse
agree with
spot.
you.
Yeah,
At least the Jets
exactly.
know who they are. We suck. The Dolphins
Right.
don't know what they are.
The Jets have a shot to go get something down the road. Yeah, the Dolphins are in that thing we've talked about for years with the Bengals back when they had Palmer and, like you're good enough.
Andy Dalton.
Yeah, like the Steelers for this last run, the last couple of years, last 6 or 7 where it's like Steelers are good, but they're not elite.
Yeah, it's
Like,
purgatory.
yeah, it's
Proud
just
of you. You didn't do the 6-7 thing.
no.
Usually right on that.
I know.
I just said it before too and tried to avoid it.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad we all are.
it's the worst.
Well,
We're
Meek
adults.
still likes to do it.
He didn't do it though.
All over the broadcast, they were loving them being 6 and 7 or 7 and 6.
I know.
0 and 14 when under 40 degrees. 0 and 6. I mean, that's just
You know what we
insane.
haven't talked about.
But it's not the cold.
What about the
It
what
has
about
nothing
the
to do with it.
Steelers winning 25 straight Monday Night Football games?
It's wild.
That's crazy.
No one talked
a
about
ro-
that
yeah.
yesterday.
What a weird.
Not in a row, though. That's over a large portion of years.
Oh, it's not on a what?
Well, they didn't play Monday night 25 times in a row.
Making a joke.
Imagine I did that to him. He'd be upset.
I think he might.
Just clarifying.
He likes that. He likes that kind
Over a large period of
You
years.
know, that's a meek move.
That's a meek move.
I know, but yeah, you're right.
That's a meek move. You do meek jokes.
That's the last thing you want to do is a Meek move.
I know.
And you know it. And you
I
know
stopped him
this
in his
guy.
tracks when I said
You
that.
That's
know
how I
this
always.
guy.
Worst thing you can say to somebody.
Well, I do it with a smile on my face. He does it
Twisting the knife.
twisting the stat on you.
So you guys said yesterday, and obviously I agree, but like this did nothing for you Steelers wise, just more Dolphins or ass.
It's not like long term, no. Because like, do I still think they're gonna win the Super Bowl? Have even like a chance? Absolutely not. So I think that's where I wasn't moved. Like, I feel much better about their chance to win the division.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't want them in the
But
playoffs.
in
though.
terms of long term, no, they have no shot to win the Super Bowl.
Lamar is more
don't wanna
compelling.
watch
not
Lamar in the
compelling
playoffs.
either.
What?
I'm gonna watch
Like,
this
if you
version
watch
of
the
Lamar in the
Ravens,
playoffs.
it's bad.
Still think the Ravens have more of the buzz than the Steelers.
I don't.
What if
I
Lamar's
think
healthy?
they do. Then the
I know, but
Steelers
what if he
do.
gets healthy between when the playoffs start?
Sure, but it's not
But,
happening.
but there's no what if with the Steelers. You know where you're getting.
But the Steelers are still like you guys are shitting a little. You're shitting on them a little. They are 8-6 in that division.
They're boring.
Of course, but the Ravens, I don't know. Like you guys have watched, they are. It's really boring.
Yeah.
Oh, they
They're
are.
not doing anything like. Look, their receivers are horrible.
I'm just hoping Lamar is healthy by then, which he very well may
I
not
don't
be.
know
That's-
why would he be?
But here's
He's not
here-
getting any rest.
played
He's
for
only
7
going to
straight
continue to
weeks.
play on this injury.
So here are my two choices: the potential of Lamar being healthy.
I don't think there's a
which is-
potential.
Well, there's a small chance, and then the Steelers being boring no matter what.
I'd rather
I'd
see
have a
Aaron
small
Rodgers in the
chance.
playoffs one last time.
yeah,
That's kind of how I view it.
All right.
And obviously, I have a bias because I watched him for 2 decades on my team.
No,
But
that's a fair take.
but I
fair.
kind of just want to see him one last time. in the
No, I
playoffs.
do too. But also, like when he stops throwing the ball so quick, like when he threw that to DK and like aired it out a little bit, it was like, all right, this is nice. This offense. That first offense in that first half was fucking brutal to watch.
He could still get the ball out quick though, like in down the field. Like he found
Yeah,
Fryer with
that's
a few
fine.
times, like quick hitters. That was like,
Yeah,
oh shit.
but
this is
when
like-
when he throws it to Jonnu Smith right away, or like Washington, who's 6'9" and fucking
he loves
he
Washington.
loves throwing it to him like
Loves
on the line, like him to like get out and run. It's like, hey, let's not do that. Just throw up to him, maybe like a jump ball.
Yeah.
I like them using Washington in the pass game more.
No,
These
I
guys,
like
they
using
can't
them.
tackle.
He was getting used 0 before
That's
that.
Yeah.
because
I
I like
using
they
them,
they
not
have
behind
you,
those-
you see how hard of a time they have tackling them.
Yeah.
I just
in
don't like
open
using
space.
them like
He's a
behind the line of scrimmage.
Giant man.
No, but I don't mind a little like dump it off to him and like let him go. 'Cause he's gonna pick up once he catches, he's gonna pick up another at least like 3-4 yards.
Yeah.
Just based off, he's gonna fall forward. He's never
about,
falling backwards.
How about Hayward getting the first touchdown of the game?
Oh my God.
See the kid? It was
He's right.
50
I had
win
that.
over 6K.
I had that. With Waller 2 TDs. Add it to my code. Retroactive.
Retract.
Also,
Teams are now 1 and
Oh,
12
he's still doing the Jets.
That's
against the
funny.
spread.
That actually is a
a
funny
week after
stat.
playing the Jets.
Obsessed with the stat.
Obsessed.
have you not been reading the chat?
Once a day, he puts that stat in there.
It's a
you.
1 in
Haven't
12
been reading
stat.
it? Good for you.
Jimmy, once a day.
I literally threatened
Oh,
to
it
kick him
doesn't
out of the
say-
chat.
No,
yesterday.
I'm not saying you don't pay attention. I'm saying it's just crazy. He puts it in every
day.
fucking
It's his
day.
favorite
I guess I
stat.
tuned it out. I went numb to it.
It matters.
What?
It matters.
It does not matter. There's a Steelers winning 25 straight, not in a row.
It kind of matters. It's a wild stat. I wish I knew
I
about
don't
it.
know if it matters. There's been so many
You
different
think
teams.
what like Ben Roethlisberger
Since
did matters?
1991 is a pretty crazy stat.
So what Neil O'Donnell did matters now? No.
it's pretty crazy.
Well, it's a crazy. Well, both things can be
Crazy.
true. It's a crazy stat, but it also doesn't matter.
But it also spans between two head coaches. Tom and Cower.
Yeah.
That matters.
No.
What
Okay.
about like the teams that play the Jets after, are just what's the said the Jet? If you play the Jets,
If you you go into a Jets game thinking, oh, it's a Jets, we're not going to bring our A game, and you get more of a relaxed energy, and you're not ready for your next opponent.
not bad.
So that's why I'm going to take the Broncos next week versus Jaguars.
Shout out to me, 12-1 HN leading receiver yesterday,
That's pretty crazy.
How many yards?
67.
Crazy. That was.
I was sick. I bet his over rushing yards. I should have just took the rushing receiving.
Yeah,
Rushing a hit.
Also, no. Well, I mean, he only got he had 7 carries for 60 yards.
He had the
But then he ended.
the only reason
It
I got
sucked.
his rushing receiving combined number hit. That's why.
Yeah, it was 81.5. I mean, he had 49 in the first half, and he only had 6 carries.
well, yeah.
And
'cause
then they were just losing. Then after the first 2 drives, they were just down big, and they weren't running anymore.
I also imagine Waller. If you had Waller leading, it probably was insane.
Also, the under was devastating.
Oh my
Really?
God, yeah.
I mean, it was 3-0 with 20 seconds left in the first half.
Oh, the
Lost
over-
by
you're
the
saying
lost by the
over-
hook.
overhit. Yeah.
I had the under, and it was I
Yeah,
thought it was gonna be the
It was
easiest win of all
7-3
time.
at half.
Yeah, and I think it was 0-0 with 4 minutes left in the
Right.
half, 5 minutes left in the half.
Real quick, just an update.
All
on-
garbage time.
Oh,
This shows you what. By the way,
it was-
don't,
yeah,
you
they
can't
just
just
kept
look at
scoring.
box scores because if you do, you think Tua had.
Yeah,
a
we
decent
talked
game.
about that. If you woke up this morning and looked at the box score, you're like, oh, damn, Tua played great. 22 of 28, 260 yards. Like, you look at that, you're like, wow.
They never
And
got
then
it.
you just but you watched it. We're talking first half. He had 65 yards going into
He had
middle of
9.
the third.
He had 6 completions through 3 quarters.
Well, let me talk to you about that real quick because, again, worst gambler of all time, Robbie Singh, had 30-plus attempts from Tua. Do you know how hard it is to not win a bet of 30-plus when that team's down 28-3?
or they have to throw.
They have to throw.
It's honestly crazy. He even got close. How bad it was early.
But the fact that he didn't get it when they're down that bad.
What was the number? It had to be big plus money, or was
Plus
it just
120.
That's it? That's crazy. What a crazy bet.
Can we talk
I mean,
about
because
a
even
good
just going
gambler?
in, you thought they would run. They run the ball a ton. Should've.
Robbie stinks.
He's one of the worst gamblers.
Worst.
Ever.
The worst.
It's a horrible. Horrible that I've been put into this chat.
Oh, I've lost so much money in this chat.
He doesn't say sorry.
Very happy I'm
No.
not in this
Yeah,
chat.
thank God I'm not in it.
I might throw
I
you
would have
guys
done
in.
it.
No, don't do that.
Chat's horrible.
The chat's off.
Nah, because now I know I won't play it. I won't care if it wins or loses.
There's a good gambler that we should just open up the show with that we're just not giving credit to. Congratulations to Rico Bosco for being in first place in the Pick Central Pick'em with 3
Atta boy,
weeks to go.
Bosco.
He
I was
caught Clemmer.
Yeah, I think I was only 4 or 5 below 500 though.
Put that
Never
back up.
fully-
You were close to last, and then you went really high.
I think it was only 4 or 5 below 500. Early though, out of 11 games. It was never really
So
big.
who's in trouble? Mush, Hubs, and Ev?
Us three are. I'm.
Like real trouble?
Me and Mush did. We had the same week.
I still think it's close enough that I don't know.
Was it 3 weeks?
4-1 changes things. You pick up 3 games.
Well, that's what I was saying. Because I'm in that. I was looking. I'm in
Last
that
place
weird
only
limbo
6
where it could go
games
either
back.
way for me.
Yeah, you can.
If you have a 4-1 and a 1-4, flip it pretty quick.
That's what I was
I don't
thinking.
know if
It's
you
only
know
3
this,
games though.
Meek.
What?
The next you need 2 of those, 2 weeks in a row. of those.
That's a lot. Are you worried?
It
at
can
all?
happen though.
Yeah, a little bit. How
We have to drop. We have to pass so many people.
What week?
Well, no. You guys are okay to come in
fine.
last. But I'm saying you could. Yeah, no. You guys should
what
be
week is
fine
it?
for last place.
15 right now.
We
You're
have
not.
3 weeks
Week
left.
15.
You're not
3 weeks.
definitely. If you go 0-5, it's not like.
Yeah, so that's
There's
2
so
games
many
a week.
people that would have to then have
That's
good
correct.
weeks to
It's
pass.
not that bad.
That's why I'm not
It's
worried.
only 2 games a week. At 6 down from last to first. If for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I go 1-4 or even 2-3, and then the person in the bottom goes 4-1. You pick up 2 games each week.
But now there's a new person in the bottom though, and they're not going to do that well.
That makes sense.
Nobody could afford no
Meek,
and
just
5.
letting you know, the winner. So we are does a dinner. Everyone, we buy dinner for the winner. If Bosco wins, he has said that you are not invited to the dinner.
That's more than fine.
But if it's anyone else, you're invited.
Okay.
And Bosco has to come.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
I mean, I'm only a game behind Bosco.
If you okay,
Meek
I'll ask this, Meek. If you win, would you have Bosco at the dinner?
I may not invite you, but I'll have Bosco.
You wouldn't invite me.
Yeah. I'd have to think about it.
Why would
That actually was that. What a
Why
flip
wouldn't
that
you
just-
invite me?
He just turned it on you so fast.
Yes, I don't know what I did.
All of a sudden, Clever's at risk of not going to the dinner.
I've actually heard of fantasy leagues like that, where the winner from the previous year, you don't know till you show up in the draft. No one says anything. They show up at the draft and they vote who they throw out.
Bill Simmons does that.
I love that.
Well,
I
you gotta give credit where credit's due.
No free ads. But
Oh, that's not an ad. You're literally talking about it. Something that you said in the show.
I know, but no free ads.
I didn't know he
I
did
said I have heard it. You
I have
piece
heard it.
together.
I love that though.
I kind of like that. If you
begging-
show up to the dinner, you decide that one person has to go, and they just
I can't believe
they
Meek
show
wouldn't
up
have
and
me at the
leave.
dinner.
I'd have to think about it.
What's there to think about?
A lot.
It's a lot to think about.
Plummer did that reverse for the second rat race. The winning team, me, Oogs, and
Dana.
Dana showed up, and then he just said, "One of you got to leave.
Yep.
We were the winners. We
Yep.
were the reigning champs." He goes, "No,
Yep.
No.
Well, listen.
scumbag.
Yeah, well, that was
Will never return to the show."
Same.
wow. So you guys are never
Oh,
returned.
You never there.
Yeah, never asked.
You just filmed. You just filmed one, right?
Did San Francisco?
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Shout out All Biz Pete and Zach and Sam who win.
that'd be funny if all this Pete and Sam. Who's Sam?
Right in the corner.
Sam, Dave's guy.
Oh, Sam.
Great appearance from
Putting
Sparky.
Yeah, up. It's
What?
over there.
Pointing
I
up.
went that way.
Oh,
You went up at
Ah,
first.
yeah, I guess.
Well, yeah, that direction.
You got to see Pete run in this fucking thing, dude. I've hacked into this.
It's incredible.
Unbelievable.
Stunning performance. It comes out in February. For sure.
Would you guys, we had this conversation for fantasy real quick, just keep it on that. Toilet bowl, when there's like there's your 9 versus 10 playing this week for punishment, feeling of winning that or winning the whole thing?
So you got we do it as like
Punishment.
we call it the Marty Bowl. It's the dare officer who is a douchebag. So we refer to it as the Marty Bowl, and it's unfortunate.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, Marty's. I mean,
Imagine Ev's whole whole friends just hate.
we just all hate Bush.
Wait, what officer are you talking about?
He was the dare officer growing up, and he's just like a loser.
Bro, I saw a TikTok.
So we
I
just
saw a
our,
TikTok.
our
that-
losing is refer. I mean, your name's not even Marty.
No. It
shows that.
It's funny.
I saw a
It's
TikTok
actually-
that
he's a
He
cop
did
in
it to
our
honor
town.
the dare officer.
He was a cop in our town, so but ours like it's obviously you have the 12 teams. You have the 6 in the winners, 6 in the losers. So it's whoever in the losers loses 3 games in a row.
Oh, we
Like
don't
it's
do
not
that.
like it's
That's
not
the
determined.
thing I
this
was
week.
talking about.
You have to
What was I
lose,
talking
lose,
about?
and then lose
Oh,
in
wow.
the losers bracket, and then so you come in dead last like in the tournament. It's
Oh,
not
I
just-
don't do that.
It's not just whoever has the
That's-
worst record.
that's
You have the
mean.
worst record and still fight. You just
Yeah.
got to win one game.
We had that conversation about baseball. Like you had to lose, you had to win to get out.
Yeah.
That's what they're.
That I don't like because if I come in 7th throughout the year, miss the playoff by 1, and I could still come in last, I understand, but I would hate it. Ours is like
But you got if you're in that spot, you got like you said, you got to win just 1 out of 3
ours is if
against
you
all
just-
the worst teams in the league.
It's 9th place versus 10th place play each other in the first week of the playoffs. So like this week was me. I won last week because I switched Gainwell and Warren last second, and I won. I said I think it's a better feeling of winning that to not do the punishment than winning the whole thing.
So it depends on the punishment.
I actually think you could argue it's better for like ours, for example, like in the championship game, you get to talk about splitting pot. In ours is like $6K, so it's a good amount of money.
Yeah.
So like I'm in the Final Four right now, so this one's almost bigger because it guarantees like I'm going to put some money in my pocket if I win.
Yeah,
this.
that's true.
I'd rather not, like in our thing, I'd rather not go to Amish country than have a free dinner.
100%.
So like in this case,
100%.
your thing is right.
Yeah, I'd much
Yeah,
rather
agree-
win.
agree with
come
that.
out of especially I've been last since day 1.
Yeah.
So if I come out of this,
Yeah.
fantastic.
but only a free dinner as opposed to going to Amish. Like the levels between it are massive.
Yeah.
Massive.
I'm kind of insulted by Meek here a little bit.
I kind of hope Meek wins now.
So you don't want me at the dinner?
No, just so he has to like make a decision.
Oh, I don't.
I'd want you at the dinner.
It'd be funny
invite
if
you.
we like went to like Luger's and then you went all the way to Brooklyn. You just like, yeah, Clem, you're out. Gotta go.
You're
off the dinner.
You just see Clemmer eating at a table by himself.
He just goes and sits.
That's actually better than eating with him, man.
Honestly, it'd be even funnier there because it's all like family style.
Yeah.
You're ordering like a steak for $7 by yourself.
I'll get a nice porterhouse. Enjoy that. That's a win for
We
me.
have to have Clemmers come over to us and get our scraps all the time.
Clemmer calls his wife. He's like, "How fast can you get down here?"
Wow, all right, Meek. See how it is.
I want to talk to you guys about lids before we get into the next topic.
Great
It's
hat by
holiday
Ev.
season, and if you're a real fan, look at Ev's hat. That's a great hat.
Good hat.
I've had this included in my head for like 2 months. I love this.
Great hat, great color. It's a collection with the 47 brand. It's holiday season. If you're a real fan, you already know where to go. That is lids, the new 47 brand. You could also do NFL collection that just dropped, and it's all heat. Whether you're buying one for your crew or just stacking your own lineup, lids has every team covered, literally. Say it out loud, gift it louder. Holiday starts at lids. Get all caps, all jerseys, all holiday. Only at lids, from exclusive team gear to custom gifts. There's no better place to turn up your holiday style. Lids has you covered. Shout out to lids. Let me tell you, last minute Christmas gifts, go there.
Oh yeah.
That's easy. You know, you have a Secret Santa. You know their favorite team. No guy is going to be like, "Why did you get me a hat of my favorite team?" They're going to love it, no matter what. Go to lids. Women love it too.
Let me give you this last just because it dropped on my feed. Bracketology will take 2 minutes. I've been stressing this. I think this is a deep, deep class. You talk about a group of teams. You talk about the Sweet 16 if the seeds held. Obviously, they're not going to hold. But, like, if they hold, you are looking at Sweet 16s of UConn, Alabama, Houston, Duke, Purdue, Louisville, Arkansas, Arizona, BYU, Michigan State, Illinois, Iowa State, Gonzaga, Vanderbilt, Kansas, Michigan, and Kansas, Michigan. That's 16 teams right there that, like, take your pick. They are fucking in terms of Sweet 16s, that's pretty fucking loaded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Excited.
No,
I think it's just it's a big group, and you got a ton of guys.
I love it. I love it. We're doing bracketology.
We're doing bracketology in December.
Hate the
Just dropped. I
bracketology
said it was
guy.
only going to take a minute. But no, it fits the narrative. If I was just reading it off, you'd be like, what's the point? I do think, like, take your pick on anybody there. A lot of teams you can make a case for right now. That's all I'm saying.
No, 100.
A lot. And a lot of guys who's like, does Debanza carry his team to a freshman title? Does a kid at Tennessee carry his team? These kids at Arizona, like Duke, everybody's got somebody. So it's just very, very deep. That's all.
I have a question for you. And I'm the same way as you are. You love college basketball. I love baseball. You love it. Would you rather have college basketball exist and no other sports, or no college basketball and you get all the other sports?
It's hard because I do
know.
love college football.
I think I take baseball over everything.
I truly
I live in a baseball only world.
Talking for you, I truly think you would take just
It's hard, but it's not an immediate. That's all I'm gonna say. Like,
I would
it's
do
not.
sports, 100%.
You would, right.
Yankees make
I'd go other sports too.
It's hard.
I love college basketball, but I go other sports.
Yeah. No, I get it. I completely get it. And I would be bummed out to lose football and NBA and stuff, but I would choose the baseball only. I didn't know what you would. I know Ev would choose.
It's not an
Ev, what would you
immediate.
love football? But I guess
If you gave me college and pro football, I would probably take it. But if you had the
right.
I just like everything else so much. Like I
You
lose.
can only get college football.
Oh man,
See, he's losing UFC as well.
that's I'm losing
like,
MMA. I'm
you're
losing
losing
basketball.
golf. You're losing
NBA.
random
I watch
golf
all of it,
masters.
so it's hard for
I'm
me
losing
to like.
horse racing on the big days.
Oh, 100%. That's why it's a hard
A
question.
lot.
Yeah, I'd probably have to get rid of one of the footballs to be honest.
What if you?
I couldn't have nothing to watch. Like
What if it was all football?
if I could have both,
I think that's easy.
So you get both, or
Maybe,
but
yeah.
you get
Football's
no
so
other
easy.
sports.
it would be. I do. I mean, I love basketball. I love MMA. Like it'd be tough to
But
lose.
it would be
those.
tough, but like summers, you'd be like, all right, guess I can't. I would obviously really want to watch
My
the
wife
Yankees.
would love if baseball was gone.
Yeah, it's also like summer is a lot easier to not watch a sport.
Yeah, true.
than, like,
I agree with that, but then think
during
about
December.
in
and
some ways.
January.
But the winter though, you're home and nothing to watch. It's like nice to throw on the NBA or something. Like not having that would suck.
Oh, NFL's on.
No, but only on Saturdays and Sundays in the playoffs. Like
And basketball gets you through the weekdays.
you know what I mean? Like think about January and February.
I don't need.
Yeah,
the
that's
NBA.
kind of the thing.
That's the only time when it gets tough
You
because
wouldn't
like
have March Madness anymore.
because football you
not.
still have like you have basically you have big stretches where there's just football every day in some capacity. Like even today, there's like Jack State and Troy. Like that might sound shitty to you, but there's
you enjoy
for a
it.
football lover. Like I'll be watching. That'll be on my screen as long as the Knicks tonight, for sure.
But then, but February, March, you have nothing.
That would suck. That definitely would suck.
Speaking of college football, I would like to. We didn't get to really talk about the Heisman. Diego Pavia had a lot of things to say this weekend. The Walmart Johnny Manziel.
Let's take it easy.
No, that's him.
No,
Oh.
Why?
I'm a Pavia guy. I'm a true day one Pavia guy. Like early last year when no one even heard his name. Been a Pavia guy. I think people are crying about this fucking Indiana sign. Like, come on, man. The guy was at a club. Someone brought out the fucking sign. Who give it? It just doesn't matter. Because I saw Indiana fans crying about it. Like, I think they're just not used to being in the spot. Like when you're at Ohio State or a Michigan or whoever, like everyone says fuck you. Who gives a fuck?
How about going after the voters though?
He said F the voters. Like he shouldn't have said
That's
that.
stupid.
It's just like
He should have said that, but I think people are making such a big deal out of it. Like, what a
you have to
horrible
make
guy.
You
Like,
gotta make a deal. Like it is like you are in the Heisman voters. Like he also didn't have like. It wasn't like he had like an exceptional year of Vanderbilt where you're like, holy shit, he had a very good year.
this is what it was, and I think this is where like it's nothing against Mendoza. Like Mendoza deserved it, but it has become such a team award. Where like that, like the Big Ten championship literally determined the Heisman. Where, I mean, we lost the game by 3. If Ohio State wins, Sayin just wins the Heisman, and then he ended up coming in 4th.
Yeah.
Like to me, that's where it gets. I understand the frustration where
Pavia coming in second.
Yeah, individually he didn't come in individually, but
I think the Heisman's
individually
been flawed for years.
it has been flawed for years. Individually, Pavia had
same
the
way-
best season.
Right.
The numbers, like look at any number, he was better in everywhere.
And then in some cases, like Lamar was lucky he won it, in the sense that when he went berserk, none of the champion teams had it, but he wouldn't have won it in any other year if one of the guys on the championship teams put up even decent number. It's super flawed. It's like it's usually
just become like
the best player on the
player.
best team.
Yes, that's all it is.
But
now.
who had the best seasons? And to your point, like Sayin didn't play bad in that game.
No, he wasn't that bad at all.
He just drops immediately.
That's not all the time, though,
We've
right?
also
Like,
said
Johnny
I'm pretty
Manziel wasn't
sure
on the
most of
best
those
team.
ballots were in early.
But that's what he said. Like you have to basically win it and not be on the best team. You have to just be like so much better than everyone else, and I think it's not fair.
You have to go nuclear.
That you have to just like Lamar was the same thing. Like you have to have just such preposterous. Like for example, Manziel this year, when the year he won the Heisman, he had more rushing yards and touchdowns than Jeremiah Love did, who was at the Heisman. He's a quarterback, while also throwing for over 3,000 yards and like 20-some touchdowns.
No one really talked about the rushing yards for Pavia, and like when they put the stats out, I don't know why.
He had like that. That's why it was kind of flawed against him too. Like he had over 40 touchdowns, like rushing and receiving, or rushing and throwing. Like he had over 4,000 yards combined. Like no other quarterback had did that. He had the most yards, most touchdowns. And this year was tough because Vanderbilt was such a one-on-one story, but unfortunately Indiana was in the very similar boat.
I think that's the
and they
problem.
did the same thing, but they also had a better team. Like in terms of individual impact, Pavia had a more like one-man impact than I think Mendoza did.
But it's also like
Mendoza had a phenomenal. He's a
has
great
never-
player. It's
like,
not knocking him.
If this was Julian saying that won, I think that we'd have more of a conversation. I think because it's Ohio State, they have the best team no matter what. Indiana's a really good team, but like it's Indiana.
But they were good last year without him. They're better with him, obviously, but the team is better as well. But they're not some like they were 0-12 and then he showed up and they were
100%.
undefeated. Like they were 11-1 last year.
Yeah,
and then he's taking he's better, but the team is also the defense is better. And I truly, if Sayin had won it, I would still feel the same way in terms of like the way it's flawed. Like it was literally a 13-10 game that if it just goes if they just score inside the 10, Sayin's the Heisman winner.
I
And I think him and Mendoza had like the same season.
I don't think
All the
Pavia
voters don't
turned
watch
out
the
too
games
much.
either.
I don't think
just don't.
I don't think Pavia had such a better season than Mendoza, and that's why they were like it's just easier for them. It was a cop out for them that they won, and it's Indiana, so it's like all right, here let's just give it to him. That's
But again, they just defaulted to best player, best team.
Yeah.
Is Pavia going to be in the draft?
Nah.
He's a year away? Or
I don't think he's just too small.
He's not an NFL quarterback.
Oh, really?
He's like 5'10. Like he's small.
He may be 5'8".
Okay.
Yeah, he's short.
So
Maybe 5'9".
so he will be eligible for the draft, but you say he just won't get drafted.
I don't think he gets drafted.
Oh wow. Okay.
Feels like it's
Probably not.
Everyday
Also,
college. He's your college.
I'll tell you this. I don't care about what he did. I love that shit. That ain't gonna help him in the draft.
No. Well, that was my takeaway. Was like, is this kid like too much of a wild card to get? But this almost makes me kind of side more with him a little bit. Where you're not gonna get drafted. This was kind of like your last gasp. But
I have no problem with what he did. I think it's funny. I think it's also like, okay, yeah, he lost to Heisman. You think he did have, like I've said, just had better stats.
yeah.
You just made Vanderbilt like almost like be in the playoff from the SC when they've been trash. Like the kid's, how old is he? 24?
He's 23.
23? He's going to
He's
23.
not that old. Like, he's
also is
old, but
getting
like,
fame. Like, he's getting fame.
Yeah.
Theo Vaughn's fucking putting him on. He's
Right.
hanging out with Glennie
Yeah.
Bowles. You know, he's enjoying his life. He's not like saying crazy shit.
Right.
He's saying F. He just said F the voters first.
literally
He didn't
F.
say
Like, he didn't
fuck.
say fuck.
Yeah,
He literally
yeah.
said
And
F
then
the
he's
voters in an
fuck
Instagram
Indiana
story.
at a club. Like, that's
And
not
he
the
didn't even
worst.
say it. It was a sign that got brought out.
He's
Right, right,
stupid
right.
for
Like, he-
his
like,
self.
yeah.
I doubt he paid it. Was like, put fuck Indiana. on
No,
the
no.
side.
I wouldn't put that. I wouldn't
I
put
doubt-
that
I don't
past
think
him
he did
because
that.
he's kind of like that. But
I don't think he
also
did that.
understand. Like, it's also like you do have like something coming up. Just try stay out of it a little bit. Go party.
He should lean less into the Manziel stuff. That
Yeah.
I agree with. Because
Manziel
it
was
seems like he's leaned more
They're
into it.
almost but if you're him though, you have nothing kind of. You're like get drafted. Maybe you should kind of just be
But he
like the
thinks
bad
he's gonna
boy.
get drafted. Like there's no. That's us saying.
He's going to get an opportunity. Like, even if he doesn't
Yeah,
get drafted,
sign him.
obviously he's going to go at minimum to like a rookie minicamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do I think he's going to make a roster? I'll be rooting for him because I really do love the guy, and I think he's great. Like, he's just,
I'll tell you a difference. Riley Leonard, right?
Yeah.
Riley Leonard. I think Pavia has more talent than Riley Leonard. Riley Leonard, though, is a straight edge guy.
Yep.
You know what you're getting
lot
out of
bigger,
him.
too.
He's a lot bigger. But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
Pavia,
yeah.
I think, is a better quarterback.
yeah, in college, he definitely was a better
Yeah,
quarterback.
and Leonard got drafted in like the 5th round.
Yeah.
Because you know what he's tough. He's gonna
Right.
learn. He's gonna sit back. He's gonna be good backup. Pavia, you really don't like. He might be doing crazy. He doesn't need that for himself. But I don't know. I thought it was fine. Everyone did. Ev is right. They made a way bigger
The
deal.
voters are bad though. They don't
they
watch
don't
every
watch.
game. They're a lot of older guys. They
Yeah.
have their own whatever. And listen, we love him. Even Francesa. Francesa was on the ballot. I used to call his show, be like, "You got to talk about Boise." He was like, "Those games are too late for me." It's like, Mike, they're in the fucking race. Like, you can't be a top 25 voter if you.
Problem. Got to play earlier.
No, Jerry Callahan in Boston, he had a vote. He wasn't. He was just because he was on Sports Illustrated. He was on the writer.
Yeah.
He wasn't a college football guy. Like it's
They all get told.
Yeah, they have
they all
not
get told
adapted,
what
and
it's
they don't
gonna
want to give
be.
up the power.
Yeah.
They'll never give Blutman a vote. They'll
Why
never
would you?
give like
Ev.
Why would
Right.
you though?
what?
It's funny. Blutman's got a bunch of votes, but not Heisman.
In fairness, why the fuck would anyone give that up? I would, even if I didn't watch, I'd keep.
No, but they should expand.
Oh no, it's not like. Yeah, it should be more people.
Right.
Don't.
How many people vote?
I'm not saying if you're an old timer, like Francesa shouldn't have to give up his vote.
Right.
A couple hundred, maybe.
A couple hundred.
But they should expand it to like the newer
'cause I mean,
age.
yeah,
of
I think
media.
like hundreds because they like even like Mendoza had like hundreds of first place votes.
We should.
think.
They
Vote
should.
close at all?
No.
They
He
should
had like
have,
400 more first place votes.
They should have like a podcast about it. When there's them all discussing their opinion on why it's who is it. That'd be so interesting.
Yeah.
I'd love that, especially what the committee does too when they put people in. I'd love that.
Well, that
Yes,
would be
I've
really
always
interesting
said that.
behind the scenes of the committee. That
I would
be really-
love to be a fly on the wall in the selection committee for the tournament.
yeah,
That's
it'd be
amazing.
awesome.
But younger media should like Ev should. He watched all the games. Like someone like him should have a vote.
I would
But
love
they
it.
just don't.
But it's not gonna
old
happen.
school
They-
where
right.
It's like he didn't
There is-
cover a team. For,
There is 930 voters for the Heisman.
wow, that's a lot. You wonder how you get that vote.
I told you, like you could just be on the Sports Illustrated,
Oh,
like
I
and write
know.
like 2 college football stories
gotta
and
be
get
some
one.
that-
Can you find a list?
It's 870 media members, and then every person who's won the Heisman has a vote. 59 living Heisman winners.
That's kind of cool.
I'd
And
love that.
I
Is that cool? Maybe not.
I think that's bad too. I mean, it's
Oh, I
a
think
small
that's-
Are they
portion.
watching college
No.
football? Like they're not watching as much as Ev, I bet.
No.
Definitely
I
not,
don't
but
think that's fair though.
I think I think
definitely
if you've won the
Welcoming
Heisman,
a
you've
new
earned a
member
vote.
into their fraternity. I
Love
love
have no problem with them
fucking
having one.
Heisman.
They have
We're
one
gonna
vote.
talk about who, like, no offense to Ev, but like Johnny Manziel knows about more football than Ev.
But maybe
I don't
not.
think
maybe
he's
that was
watching
happening
as
this
much.
year,
It's,
football.
but there's
I
two
think he's
ways,
watching as
of
much.
knowing football. Like
He's watching.
He'd be able to dice up X's and O's better than me, obviously.
Right.
But there's no shot he's watching more football than me.
No, I didn't say
There's no
watching
shot.
more, but like he won the Heisman.
Mariota won a
I have
Heisman.
no issue with them having votes.
Mariota?
Heisman winner, I have no problem.
Mariota won a Heisman.
Yeah,
Burrow won a Heisman.
correct.
And then there's a million other guys that I'm forgetting in the NFL of recent memory.
But even like Eddie George,
They're
like
off on
90s,
Saturday.
like Eddie George, the Heisman vote, like all these guys in the 90s.
I bet you
80s.
Joe Burrow's watching LSU.
They're
And
traveling on Saturdays. Did you know that?
I doubt he's watching much at all.
No, I bet.
Travel on Saturdays. They have walkthrough on Saturday and they get on a plane.
they're
if it's a road
busy.
game.
I think they
Look at the
watch.
game plan.
I think
the
the guy-
day before a game.
Day before a game.
His job is to play the football game on Sunday. My job is to watch the game
Yes.
on Saturday.
I get it.
people like
I'm
me.
not going to sit here and say take away the vote of the Heisman.
No, fine.
They're just such a small
Then
percentage.
just expand
Take
the voting.
it away
I think
people.
it's
from-
930.
and then
It's
expand it.
930, and it's less than 60 of
Take
930.
away the fucking old bags and then put you. The Heisman voters, the Heisman winners could stay. Is my only opinion.
I mean, if you win, like you win Best Actor Oscar, you get a vote, like
Yeah,
forever.
as you should.
That's fair.
Yeah, I've-
fucking
it's
earned
just
it.
You're
such
in
a
the
small-
academy, like
That means
even
you
if you get
earn-
nominated, you're in the academy.
Writing an article on Sports Illustrated doesn't mean you earned a fucking vote. Or winning a Heisman, you earned
Okay.
that. I think
It's
that's
just such a small fraction of it.
yeah, I know.
less
But
than- it's like- it's like-
I
that's
know
why
it's
it
like
doesn't-
50 out of 9. That's
It's like 7-8%, 7%.
that's not tiny.
It could swing
For a
something,
vote.
though, if it came down to the active voters.
Yeah.
It's decided by 25 votes.
No, sure. But it also is done in terms of like the first place, second place, third place. So it is like tiered.
What is he doing?
He had his hand up. Can you imagine what this
What is it?
What he's got to add? Boy.
No, I was finding out other info. Forget what I was going to chime in with. Oh wait, no, I did. I just remembered.
What?
Clemmer,
Pat, your hand
do you think for baseball voters, the first year the guys on the ballot should former Hall of Famers have a say in that, or should it just be baseball writers?
Should be writers because they have a say. Now you could expand the Veterans Committee to all living Hall of Famers. I'm fine with that as well. But the thing is, like, are these guys? You always want people that are just watching the game, and I don't know how much. I know a lot of guys when they retire, they move on from baseball. And
I
that's
would like
fine,
to
too.
see some kind of like honesty thing with these voters. Like I pull a guy from Iowa who writes for the whatever. I'll like on a Saturday, it should be like I should be able to FaceTime you and check in.
No, this
Like, bro,
this is
let me
what it
see
needs
your
to be.
setup.
I have the
And
idea.
He's
I
got a
have-
fucking one
You know,
TV.
the setup doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The setups. Stop with your setup. No one needs
I have
9
one TV.
TVs in
No,
your
yeah, it
fucking-
does.
No,
I have
does
one
not.
TV.
It means
There's
he's not
very-
watching games.
There's 4. You got 4 TVs.
One TV,
4
you have your
games
laptop,
on
you need the one
and a
you're good.
laptop.
You only have
That's
2
like-
eyes.
That's like 8 games you could have right on.
But if
in
you're
front of you.
voting to change somebody's life, you should
have
be
8
watching all the games.
I have 2 screens get the same amount as your screens.
Yes.
No, incorrect.
Very correct.
5 of mine can split 4 ways to 20.
How can you watch that?
you're not- you can't watch
Your brain
20
can't
You only
process
have
that.
2 eyes.
20 games is
You
impossible
can't
to
say
watch.
you have the same options. As
8, no, but you can't watch 20 games at a time. That's just you would be missing things. 8 games is, I think, the most a person can watch at the same.
Even then, you can't. I don't think
you
you
get
can
up
even
to
process
20.
it.
Yeah, no, but you can't watch 20 at the same time. You would miss plays. That's a disservice to the guys. My thing with what you were saying though, before you set up fucking thing, was remember in Call of Duty
No,
you could
I wasn't a Call of Duty guy.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
Call of Duty
A little bit.
when you could see how long you've played the game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can do that with a lot of games now. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
it would be like one day,
Yeah.
and you're like that's what it should be for college football. When it's like
How many hours? What is your?
Threshold.
Yeah, it shows
You're not voting
your.
until you
It
hit
shows your. It shows how much time
But
was.
it has to be multiplied by games.
No, yeah, it
Like it
literally
can't
has
just be like
to-
because the slate, because you can watch one game at 12 or you can watch 8 games at 12.
These old
it's
bags would just turn the
not
TV
hard.
on and leave the
Yeah, I'm
house.
saying it has to be multiplied by like you watch this amount of games for this amount of hours.
No, but these old
Add
guys
it
would
all
turn
up.
the TV on and go
No,
to the mall.
They need to.
Is there a list?
They would-
Can
that
we
would
have a
drive
list
me
of
insane
Heisman
to get
voters?
that on.
Does somebody find that?
Huh?
I'd like to see a list.
It's probably a bunch of schleps. That's what the AP is too.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a bunch.
That's
of,
what the AP every year is talking about because you literally have a team like you'll have a teams play each other, lose, and then just be like ahead of them the next week because it's like some guy for like the fucking Miami Sun who hasn't watched football in 6 years, but they have
Yeah.
a vote for some reason in the AP poll. It's crazy.
Hall of Fame voters used to have lifetime. So if you got in the Baseball Writers Association, you could be 95 years old in a nursing home, maybe not watching any games, and you get a Hall of Fame vote.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But they got rid of that. Now you only have it for like 5 years after you retire or something like that.
Ev, what's your tweet?
So people are going crazy. Not going crazy, but this Saturday, you have college football playoff Friday night, Bama, Oklahoma. And then you have Saturday, 3 games like 12, 3:30, and 7:30, I think. But there's NFL games at 5 and 8:30. And people are upset that they shouldn't be on at the same time. But I think if you're like a real, like I'll be watching both regardless. But they set it up perfectly where the 2 good college football playoff games are the standalones.
100%.
And they put like JMU, Oregon.
This weekend?
What?
The playoff starts this weekend.
Friday night, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Bama, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Friday night.
That's fantastic.
Saturday noon, Miami and AMU.
Oregon is the night game.
Yes.
And that coincides with Packers-Bears, so that's an easy decision.
So you have like it basically you're gonna have like Ole Miss Tulane starting at 5. I believe it's 5 o'clock or no
3:30. I'm looking at it right now.
And then the football game, the NFL game starts at 5.
Yeah.
Right.
So it literally will start basically at halftime. But those 2 games are literally 3 touchdown spreads.
And then the other
So I'm
game
saying
starts
there-
at 7:30. The
in a
James
mo-
Madison.
my
the days
opinion-
at noon. It's,
Yes,
it's
that's
Miami.
my point. Is that I think both the shit college football games, the 3rd and 4th game are going to be shitty blowouts.
But you can't
So
always
you'll be able to
guarantee
focus
that.
more on. You can't guarantee it, but
They are lucky though.
they will not be competitive in terms of like when I'd be shocked if either are competitive.
But
in
you
terms
can't
of-
always guarantee that. It could have been a loaded slate Saturday. My solution,
should have been.
they should do what they're doing into
Should've. They
wild card
botched it.
weekend. They should try to now the NFL is not going to bend the knee for anybody. I've talked about this a million times. They decided, no, we're having Sunday Night Football, World Series. Go fuck yourself.
Right.
Move around us.
Move around us.
Christmas. We're taking that from the NBA.
Yep.
They do whatever the fuck they want.
Get fucked.
It's in a circle, and you got to avoid it.
Yep.
That's how it works. I think college should bend the knee and go to the NFL and beg and be like, hey, can you help us out? No Thursday game this week. 3 games, go 3 games Saturday, NFL, before Christmas. College goes 2 games Thursday, 2 games Friday.
NFL said, "Fuck off. We'll give you our best game on Thursday."
They don't give a fuck.
They won't do that though because it's harder to travel for a Thursday game.
No, I'm saying the way it worked this year. It's ironic that it
It's
was
harder
Rams
for like
Seahawks.
to ask people to travel for like a Thursday, like
Yeah, correct.
those games are Friday and Saturday. Those are easy. Like I got a buddy who's going
Yeah.
to the Tulane game on Saturday.
The NFL did
remember
not,
the-
I'm just saying, if you don't want to
travel
get
for that.
gobbled up with the NFL.
the
you know?
NFL did not have to schedule these games on Saturday.
Also, like, let's
like that.
yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, they
For a
did. That's the thing
while,
they've been
though.
doing forever.
Once
That was a
college's
big
done,
deal.
they do
I
it.
always liked it.
I know, I did too. I'll
because there hasn't
pro
been a-
NFL. I don't watch college
Also,
football.
There's
like-
been a playoff until last year.
Things matter
And also,
more.
these are like Hub's saying, like the Thursday. They're legit home games.
Things
Like,
matter
the games
more
will be
though.
in Norman, Oklahoma on Saturday.
If
night.
you're a
It's
Texas
at
A&M
Texas
fan-
A&M on Friday on Saturday.
If you're a Texas A&M or a Miami fan, your priority is to go watch that college football game Saturday. You don't care that you'd be missing the Cowboys or the Dolphins Saturday night. I know they're not playing Saturday night. I'm using 2 teams from the same state. I'm just saying. Everyone has to pick their fandom and weigh it how it matters. You know what I mean?
It just seems unfair to college football. That's all.
like, yeah, you're a Giant season ticket holder and the Mets have a playoff game.
It just does.
You're
Like,
going to pick
imagine
which
being
one
a
you want to go to.
business being like,
You know what I
"Oh."
mean?
What's that?
Like, I understand. Like it's just like it's just that's just the reality. It's like you're NFL. You're like, why do I give a fuck about if Tulane people could get to go watch Tulane?
Well, okay. So then, if that's the case, the NFL should schedule games every Saturday, but they don't, and they shouldn't.
No, no. Here's the problem, Clemmer. All right, Clemmer. You're Clemmer.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
why would they?
he's-
do
no,
it
you're
every
misinformed.
Saturday?
Hang on a second.
You're
What is that?
misinformed.
What, no, I maybe this is
You're gonna know this.
fact. Like you should just have it on Saturdays. Why not? And how am I misinformed? What
It's
Hold on.
Sunday.
yeah,
This Saturday,
I have games on Saturday too.
this Saturday coming up was
You need to give
a dead zone of bowl games.
I know.
It was garbage
Correct.
for years.
I understand that.
And for as long as I can remember, the NFL would sneak in a Saturday.
No,
night
I remember
game
that too. I would
to
be
get
excited
the
about
prime
it.
time.
I get it.
So in fairness, the NFL had this territory, and college tried to move in.
Right.
So
But the NFL also could have changed things. Also, for years growing up, we didn't have football on Thursdays.
right.
Like things can change. Like just because it was doesn't mean it is. And NFL could easily have games on Saturday and make a lot of money.
Yeah, I
Like
think
if you had,
it's
if you had a standalone game for Saturday night, you don't think that would make insane money?
I don't think they'd be able. Just like with like, I don't think they'd be able to with like
It's the networks.
the network. Yeah.
Like
You don't,
they,
think, you don't think a network would give up their Saturday night program for the NFL?
They
no,
would.
but it's that they already have college. Like they have college football already.
Then have Netflix do it. You could find a buyer. This is easy, guys. This is NFL.
But I think you're drowning. I think you actually would be at that point drowning at yourselves for college. I'm not saying the NFL will always be the most watched, but pretty much every Saturday night there's going to be like a big time college football game, and I think they would dwarf each
Drown
other.
out some
Like
of
they would drown out each other in a
But
way.
also
I think
like,
a little bit, but if you're NFL and you can get insane money from Hulu or from
of course you
Peacock
take
or
it,
from
but it's also
Netflix for a
like-
Saturday night standalone game NFL. You don't
I think it honestly
that's
becomes,
that. I mean, that's
I'm
not
not
crazy.
going to even lie.
But it wouldn't be standalone in theory.
Right.
It'd be too much too.
Yeah, there'd be a lot
I
going
think
on.
they
People
already
say after
own.
Thursday, though. I remember when Thursday night game started, it says it's too much NFL. No one's gonna watch it. That was
no. But if
that
it
was a
if
real
it's
argument people
Monday,
had.
Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, like every week, and there is college football because like there is games that will like no matter what. If it's like Ohio State, Michigan, like people are gonna watch that. Like and it's still even if it's not over the NFL will do better, but it still will take it down a little bit.
I would not be surprised in our lifetime if you see the NFL creeping. Not say every Saturday, but you see some Saturday games in our
It
lifetime.
would be a little hard too with the scheduling of like giving the guys enough rest as well. Because usually you do Sundays because it takes.
They have guys playing Thursday.
I know once, not Saturday. You're saying would be almost every Saturday.
It'll be a standalone though. It'll be the same like you get it like once.
Oh, it's really one game.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You get a standalone game on a Saturday. That's insane money.
But again, in
Saturday
theory,
night?
it wouldn't be like a traditional standalone in the sense of like there would be
Correct.
big college football games.
There's
on
so
at the
many
same
buyers that
time.
want to get in the NFL business that I think you would make a lot of money.
No, I'm sure they could, but people do also like college football does get big ratings still.
They do.
Like the big games do get.
College football
big
gets
ratings.
crazy ratings.
Like Ohio
Compared to
State had 3
other sports,
games this year that had over 18 million people watch them.
More people
That's
watch
bigger than a lot
college
of
football
NFL
than
games.
any other sport besides NFL.
Yeah, 100%.
No question.
That's why I think they kind of, and I think I think they rather, like the way they've thrown their weight around. For example, like they've just taken Christmas. Like
Yes.
it was NBA's, now it's NFL. So I think
Correct.
3 games, at least 2.
Yes.
I don't know they would do quite like they will. Like I said, they're having these games on a Saturday, but like Rico said, there was never college football playoff games
Correct.
before. They usually were competing with like the shittier early bowl games, where now it's literally playoff games. But the NCAA strategically put their best ones like not against the
It
NFL
almost
games.
seems like the NCAA shouldn't just have 2 fucking Make-A-Wish teams in there.
I agree.
Because they just literally obviously made those 2 teams
Yep.
during the NFL because no one gives a fuck about those.
They never thought that they get
No.
2. They thought 1. They never
Yes.
thought it would work out.
In those meetings,
Where
they're
a
like,
second
this is
conference-
never going to happen.
They never thought a conference champion ACC team would be worse than 2 G5 teams. They never thought that could happen.
They made that rule like last.
They fucked it all up. They fucked it up in 6 different ways.
But if they like were making the rules of it, they were like,
100%.
let's put this rule in for these G5 teams to get excited about. But obviously, it's never going to happen.
I backed
They would have hit them this year, like, oh my god.
Once
the ACC made an abomination of this.
Once
whole
the
thing.
ACC somehow had to have Duke in there, they were like, oh no.
And it's insane that an
Should've put
ACC
Duke
team
in.
still got in.
Yeah,
To make
But they
a
had-
mockery of all this.
But that's
Well,
what
that was
like
the-
Miami should have just been in the title game.
I agree with that,
They
too.
fucked it all up.
Should that Oregon game just been tonight? James Madison, Oregon tonight?
No.
Why?
Wednesday?
Why
Thursday?
do we say no?
Why-
It's like,
But it's a true home game, and
It's not fair to
Tuesday,
Oregon.
what's it,
though.
Tuesday, Wednesday?
It's not fair to Oregon,
It's
like with
Tuesday.
money and stuff.
yeah,
like,
you get.
people are
they
still-
get a real home.
Oregon's
It's
gonna-
real revenue
Oregon's
for the
gonna
school.
still
It's an
pack it
extra
out
game you
on
wouldn't
Saturday.
you never have gotten
insane
in
how long of a
history.
layoff these teams have for the college football playoff. Like Indiana has to wait a fucking month just to play a playoff game.
I mean, is it that crazy to have it? You would have all eyes on you. I mean, I know the NBA Cup, Meek's excited, but you'd have all eyes on you tonight.
Why not play last week? Why give them a week off?
I don't know.
See, but the problem is, I guess they're the 5-12. So if things stay how they are, like the 12 is always going to be kind of like a whatever team, unless you have a couple of these
All right,
random.
how about the Ole Miss game? Have that on tonight instead. You know what I mean?
that one? They blew it because
Why do you
that
give-
should have been Ole Miss
Why do you
like
think they're giving them a week off? You don't need a week off. The NFL doesn't take.
Definitely
a
don't
week
need a
off.
week off.
who for college football. You're saying?
Yeah. Why do they play during the?
Is it out of respect
There's no
to the
N-
Army,
There's
Navy?
no NFL games. No, but there was college football games
Wasn't
that
bowl
anyway.
games.
Like
Trying to like maximize
there's
viewership.
no NFL games coming on Saturday, no matter what. Last week, you don't need a week off. The NFL doesn't
Oh,
take
you
a week
definitely
off.
need a week off.
I don't.
Oh,
But
bye,
they've
guys.
kind
You
of. They've
gotta-
just always. Also,
Silver must be
It almost
getting
is
their
almost
voice.
you almost get fucked a little bit with the bye because now you got 3 weeks off. You're almost a little fucking 2 weeks off. You're almost a little rusty.
That's
at
a
that
long
point.
time
1
off.
week is like all right.
But
That's,
if you think it kind of
Used to have a
always
full
was that,
month,
and
though.
2 they used to have more. Like now it's funny because there was a bowl game, so it technically wasn't the only game, but there was like a sacredness to like Army Navy Saturday.
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that
but
was
now
like
it's
their
not.
that was like their thing, and now even like they had the bowl game at night, the LA Bowl that like basically no one knew about unless you're like a college football junkie.
yeah, but still, it's going away of like no Army Navy should be like. I wish it's
Because that
amazing.
was the allure of it. Like they get their own week, and I don't mind everyone gets a week off. Like I always was good with that. It's just been like kind of ingrained in the sport forever. Like even when there was even before the 14 playoff, when it was
Well,
a championship,
last year was
you
the
always
first
had like a
12,
month
right?
off.
Last year's the first 12.
Yeah.
So we'll see this year. See what happens because last year it was
Oregon.
Oregon had too long of a time off, and they said all that nonsense.
Georgia, too, I guess.
You know what network has these games for Oregon and Ole Miss? Like
TNT.
TNT has those games.
They gave them the shitty ones. It's actually funny. Like ESPN got like the good ones. Like that's where Miami's on and Oklahoma's on. And then they got they gave them the shitty
It's just
ones.
tough to have to go up against the NFL, especially like you said, with two spreads like.
See, it just sucks. In a like if they'd done it right, it should have been Tulane, Oregon, and then it would have been
James
Ole Miss and like Notre Dame.
Oh, I
Which
see
would
what
have been
you're saying.
awesome.
Oh yeah, and that would have
Like,
gone.
that's why they fucked it up. Where they have two shitty games, it should have just been one.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy noise.
And this year it just specifically sucks because last year the like 10-11 teams were garbage, and this year they would be good. Like Miami, I think has a real shot to beat A&M. Notre Dame would have a very real shot to beat Ole Miss.
Texas.
Even Texas, Vandy. Like these teams would have had a real shot to win these games, and you have two scrub teams who have a 0% chance to win on the road. No shot.
To end it off, I want to look at Super Bowl odds. They kind of have the Rams in their own category. When we talk about the tiers, the odds have the Rams in their own category.
They do.
The Rams are plus 320, and then the next is the Seahawks plus 650.
The only-
could change this.
Again,
That's what I'm saying. If the Seahawks
But I'm
win, I
saying
think it would
as
almost
of,
flip.
like as of right now.
you have to have a favorite.
It is crazy.
No,
the
a
same
favorite, but it's
same
wide
division.
open.
That's a double.
That's crazy.
That's a double.
But it's because they know like the margin is literally 1 seed or 5 seed.
Yeah.
Like if it was true seeding and it was 1-2, I think the gap would be smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rams
right,
might be
right.
better off going on the road. There's no fucking advantage.
By the way,
out there.
I made my Super
it's
Bowl
still an
future
advantage.
Oh,
yesterday.
hey, guys, Meek has announced.
I made my Super Bowl future yesterday. I took the Houston Texans at 12-1. It already moved down to 11-1.
I love it.
I know Ev loves it. I know
love
Marty likes it.
I like it.
I believe in the Houston Texans defense. I think they're a dark horse Super Bowl team.
But I just don't think I truly don't think anyone in the AFC can beat the Rams. I don't.
If it's a Texans Rams Super Bowl, I will hedge. If it's Texans versus anyone else, I'll just let it ride.
Yeah. I did take a flyer on a team you won't like, but I did take a flyer on the Lions. Just if they
The Lions are
skid.
30-1. I mean, if they get
30
in,
to 1. They
Like-
might not get in, but they're 30 to 1.
The Rams lost to the Panthers recently. Like, they can be beat.
Dude, it all comes down to
1000%,
Thursday
but
night.
that's also
it all
like-
comes down to Thursday night.
And I think
That's a big
the
swing.
Rams are gonna.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
lose, they're in serious trouble to win that division. Serious.
100%.
Serious.
And what's the spread there?
It's 1.5.
Minus 1.5.
1.5.
It's literally -1. It's a pick 'em on the money line.
I love
Devontae
it.
and Puka
Yeah.
are questionable.
I'll be
Yeah,
fine.
Devontae probably not going to play,
No
but
Devontae. No way.
they're said they won't rule him out yet.
A
But
short week on a week-to-week injury, no shot.
And it's also like playing in the cold as well.
So, like-
It's
Yeah, okay, the games are important, but like you're making the playoffs. You can't if you rush him back too much and he tears the whole thing, you'll lose Devontae Adams. So
was there anyone else as a flyer that you guys would like?
Houston's the one I've said for a few weeks. Just I think their defense can win on the road anywhere. It's not a flyer. I just still really believe that Seattle can win the Super Bowl. I truly believe that.
I think when we were picking like really long shots a while ago, I threw out Seattle's name. And they were like a way
Meek,
bigger.
what do you think?
They were 28 because I remember
Yeah, something like
I
that.
thought because mine was Patriots were 35-1 at that time and the Rams were the Seahawks were 28.
I mean,
I'm sure they're
Now they're 15
recalculating.
and 650.
I'm sure they're recalculating the odds because they don't like. How do you not throw a flyer on the Chiefs? How do you not throw a flyer on the Chiefs?
I don't hate the Patriots. I hate the Patriots. I don't hate the Patriots 15-1, but I won't take them because I hate them so much.
They have Green Bay. They
15-1.
Green Bay's 15-1 as well.
didn't drop that much.
I took the Lions just if they get in. Like it's obviously still a good team.
Bosco has the
30-1
49ers
is that
30-1. We just keep forgetting about that.
Now they're
What do you
22-1.
What do you have to say about the Seahawks and
I don't
Sam
trust
Darnold?
Sam Darnold in a big game.
Like,
I will probably
Sam Darnold's proved you wrong all year.
I will fade Sam Darnold in every single playoff game he plays, and it will probably only be one.
Oh, ooh. He said there would probably only be one playoff game. He said so he's going to fade him every game.
I don't trust
What?
small game Sam.
He calls him Small Game Sam.
All games.
He's got to perform for me
He
Thursday.
likes that. He's proud of himself. Look at him.
He's
happy.
got to perform for me Thursday.
He threw 4 picks in their first game against the Rams, and the Seahawks still almost won.
Yep.
On the road.
They also played bad last weekend.
He hasn't looked good.
Didn't score a
Sam
touchdown.
has not looked good
So
since
it's like-
that Commanders game.
Like the Rams also losing to the Panthers might have fucked the Seahawks for this one. Like that. Like it's almost like that little wake up as well. It's like we're not immortal.
We got a big game for Hubs tonight.
Yeah. We talked about it yesterday. But yeah, the Cup, NBA Cup. Really,
And Meek.
let me tell you
I'm playing
something.
for a championship tonight. I want a banner.
The only one you'll ever get.
Pulled out all the stops on
Clever,
his
I've
outfit
beaten
today.
you in basketball.
No, we
as
want
a
the
head
cup.
coach, a fan, and a player. You cannot talk any basketball trash to me whatsoever. Because
I can't. I was in the building when my team won a title.
It wasn't versus me. Head to head, I own you. Never lost.
Okay, you're not playing me tonight. The Knicks are playing the Spurs.
If you've never beaten me at basketball, you can't talk trash to me about basketball.
I can. You've been saving that. I can tell. It's sad.
Same would go for me as well.
It's true. It's
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
It's true.
I want the cup.
I want
Celtics.
I want the cup. I don't give a shit. I
Celtics
want,
did win a championship. Yes.
I want the cup.
I'm good.
You want the cup?
I want the cup.
Okay.
Why not?
79 teams have won an NBA title. Only 2 have won an
Where do
NBA
you
Cup.
where do you
Won the cup
sit?
last year.
Ev, where do
The
you sit on the
Bucks.
where do you
Bucks.
No, the Bucks lost to the Suns. I heard it on a podcast. Where did
Bucks.
We were talking about the Emirates Cup.
Oh, sorry. The Bucks did lose to the Suns in the championship. Mark it down. Where do you sit on the Knicks hanging a banner if they do win tonight?
So
Oh, I hope
that
so.
shit.
That would be
Silver-
great. That would be
hang that
Dolan and
shit.
Silver do not like
Hang
each
that
other.
shit.
So I don't think Dolan wants to do it, but Silver will probably make them do it.
Oh,
can
I
hang that
hope they
shit.
do.
Hang
Silver
that
will
shit.
make
Should
them.
be up to the team. Like, all right, let me ask you
No,
this.
I bet on the Spurs, but now I kind of want the Knicks to win.
If the Celtics,
So
Hang that
pathetic.
shit.
the Celtics
So
won it, or
pathetic.
the Spurs
That
won
shit.
it, the Spurs are
No,
going
it's
to hang
pathetic
it
losing as a minus
in the
900
same
favorite.
frame as their 5 championships.
No, that's
Bulls should have to hang it.
Pathetic is 1972, and then you get next to that is an Emirates
Lakers
Cup.
hung one, right?
Well, 73 actually.
Sorry.
73.
Lakers.
No, I don't
The
think we
Lakers
should hang
have
it.
one.
Yeah, Lakers hung
My
one.
apologies.
They make you hang it because Silver
That's
wants
right.
you
If the
to,
Lakers hang it, then you can't say shit.
Silver
They've won
wants
a
you to
million.
believe that this shit matters, even though he's an absolute.
Silver's
idiot
laughing
and
like
is
you're
so
in
dumb.
It's
loser.
just gonna look. It's gonna look. No. You are. Your team is the president.
No, we're playing for the cup. You're the loser at home.
Yeah.
Watching.
A bunch of jealous
True,
blokes just wishing they were in our spot.
And again, the Lakers have won a million championships. So if the Lakers hung one, you can't really say shit.
It's just gonna look funny. I'm sorry. It's gonna look funny
Lakers
to
won one?
see 1971, right?
72 and 73.
70.
No, you didn't win back to back.
70 and 73.
Oh yeah,
70
70.
and
73.
70. We have 1970.
71.
We have 1973, and then we have Emirates Cup.
can't
That's
hang it.
funny.
You can't.
2025. That's
Damn right.
funny.
How much
Damn
more
right.
ridiculous is it going to look for the Spurs with their 5
At
titles?
least it's
and
not
then
like
that?
50,
The
60
Lakers-
Go hang
years
an
between
NBA Cup
banners.
banner right next to
Lakers
Harry
did it.
Styles.
Shouldn't have to do it.
I agree.
Shouldn't have to do
I don't
it.
think
I
you
guess you
should.
can
Well, that's
hide
not
it
true.
behind
Well, that's
the
not true.
Billy
Well, that's
Joel.
not true. Billy Joel's up there.
Correct.
Which
That's all class.
that's respect.
Yeah.
Dude,
Way
he
better
runs
than
the
that. Way,
Garden.
won way more championships than the Celtics. He wins every year.
Billy, I love Billy Joel. So you're not
He's
gonna
got to come back.
It's like Billy Joel, take like the Taylor Swift route. Like she's never lost. Like she sells at every arena. Billy Joel will sell out the Garden every time.
Billy Joel is incredible. You're never gonna get me to say a bad word.
It's
about Billy Joel.
unbelievable.
Can I
Love
share
Billy Joel.
some NBA news
I
that
will
just
forever hate Billy Joel.
Oh, why?
Got my now wife, her parents, for like permission to marry her, gift 2 Billy Joel tickets. Guy got a viral infection and refused to do his concert.
Well, he didn't refuse. He was sick.
I could have toughed it out.
Bro, he's been doing it for 40 years with no issues.
I basically, I went to breakfast.
Anytime
I'm like,
you're sick on the show and can't come in, we'll say, well,
Yeah,
just
people
saying.
are gonna hate you
I
forever.
didn't have tens of
Get a
thousands. of
refund?
people waiting on-
what do you think we
Yeah,
talking
but
about?
like that
Thank
does
God.
that does nothing for me.
We have tens of thousands.
Tens of thousands. Yeah.
Watching.
Yeah. Oh God.
Don't we?
What's his?
There's NBA news that came across my desk.
Oh.
The Bucks are
1 out of 10.
10.
10?
10.
10?
Because the Bucks are big game hunting. They're doing everything in their power to try to keep Giannis in Milwaukee. They're targeting big names like Zach LaVine, Jeremy Grant, Andrew Wiggins, Marcus Smart, and DeJounte Murray. They believe that any of those players could keep Giannis in Milwaukee.
That's great.
It's a 10.
The NFL
I don't know how
broadcasting.
that was a 10. That's a 4.
That's a 2.
Shout out.
It nothing even happened. It wasn't even news. It was just like a
a thought.
speculation.
Just do things that actually give us value. Chips MSU. Shout out Chips MSU. The NFL Broadcasting Act prohibits the NFL from games being televised on Saturdays during the college football regular season.
What is that now? I'm sorry. The
NFL Broadcasting Act prohibits the NFL from games being televised on Saturdays during the college football.
I wonder if that could be rectified.
I don't know, man. You're going down a.
Probably not.
I don't even still on this. Really.
It is no, it is interesting that college football has those protections though.
Yeah.
Like, and who would fight for those protections if it went down that route? Because there's a lot of money at stake potentially. I think like media stuff is interesting.
Anything else before we do picks?
No, I hedged my Spurs because while the game doesn't matter, it'd be annoying if the Knicks won and I lost my thing. So I hedged the Knicks to win 500, and then if the
You
Spurs
didn't
win,
think
I
you
win
could have
200.
got the Spurs down like 8 points or 6 points maybe in game?
thought about that. Didn't want to take the chance, so I just
Yeah.
guaranteed myself 500. And if the Spurs win, I win 13 something. So,
Or Knicks. I guess you would want the Knicks down 8 points in that sense.
correct.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, sorry. But
So then I'm rooting for the Knicks to go down. I want to,
well, you're not necessarily rooting for it. You're letting it play out. And if the Knicks get rocked from the start, you're like, well, that sucks, but we never really had a shot.
and if the Knicks jump out up 10 early, then I'm just shot.
Yeah, that's
I
a
got-
good point.
yeah,
I got nothing. So that's why I just like, I'll take the 500 worst case,
Good point.
and then otherwise I win 13 something.
All right.
I'm on the Spurs money line.
Belmont tonight, -8.5. Evansville cannot defend the 3-point, even though it's at home. I like Belmont -the 8.5.
I got the Knicks tonight, and I got Duke, whatever that spread's going to be. I don't even think it's out yet. I don't even know what theirs is. I got Michigan
I see
State.
32.5.
There it is, 32.5. I got Louisville at Tennessee,
Oh, I like Tennessee.
and then I got ETSU.
Yeah. Been watching my appearances on TV. ETSU was a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Get me down for 10.
North Carolina is like
2.5.
fine.
That's the one I that's literally what I was going to point out. The other one I think could be kind of closer than you think. Northern Colorado, I think, can hang with Texas Tech a little bit. It's 25.5.
Look ahead game.
And then there's a very weird one. Yeah, there is a look ahead. And there's a very weird one. Marist, Georgia Tech. I think that line's only 6. Am I
Marist?
wrong?
Shout out Marist.
Maybe that's for tomorrow. Why can't I find it? Yeah, Georgia Tech -6.5 against Marist.
Shout out to Marist.
Red Foxes.
Is this thing real where Chambliss is debating whether he's playing?
No, no. He's trying. I think what they're trying to do is, I think he's going to try to fight for like an extra year of college football, because like the kind of the JUCO kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Okay.
But I think they're trying to put him on the spot, basically. Essentially, are you going to go with Lane to LSU?
Got it.
And he obviously he's in a weird spot. He's got a playoff game fucking on Saturday.
Got it.
Ev, what's your picks?
Tennessee -2.5. Jacksonville or Jack State money line in the bowl game tonight
Meek?
for the college football sickos.
Knicks -2.5. I'm waiting to see Tyler Kolek props if they're on the board tonight, because I will be targeting a player that could really use the money.
Telling you, they might play him the least they have all year because he cares so much about it.
I can tell you a player you could probably target his unders if you want, Mitchell Robinson, because if the Knicks don't treat this game at all like it matters, why would Mitchell Robinson play?
But then you wouldn't get your banner.
I want it.
I know you do.
If everyone just runs around and
Let's go
doesn't
win a
get hurt.
title tonight.
No one
We
get
want
hurt.
the cup,
tonight.
man. We
We
want
won't get
the
hurt.
cup.
Game
We
doesn't
want
matter.
the cup.
We want the cup.
All right,
Billy
guys.
Joel, Harry
We
Styles,
want the
everyone gets
cup.
a banner at
We'll
MSG.
watch the game tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Except the Johnnies.